Hello, guys. Quick update here today. I wanted to break some news to you guys. This broke about 2 or 3 days, I think 2 or 3 days ago. I don't quite remember. But some very awesome news here for the MSP airport. As you can see, we have a WestJet model here. Um, Maybe those in the area already know what I'm going to be referring to. But if you have not heard of it yet, you might already be able to guess what it is based on how excited I am and the aircraft that we see right here. It is that WestJet Airlines will be starting flights to MSP Airport this June. How about that? A new airline coming to MSP, and it is WestJet. I am super excited to see them operating to MSP. Should be a very, very fun summer here with the new airline coming in. The first new airline since I believe Denver Air Connection. It might have been Allegiant. I think it was Denver Air Connection back in like 2021, 2020 or 2021. I'm not sure. Allegiant also joined around that time, so it could have been really either one of those two. I don't quite remember. But this is, of course, a really huge announcement because this is an airline that's coming to MSP from an international market. And this is super exciting. They will be starting flights 5 weekly from Edmonton, Alberta. And then we don't know what the frequency for this flight will be, but it appears on the WestJet website from the information that I've gathered. Um, but I guess I don't know if it was like it wasn't formally announced or something, but they'll also be having flights to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, but we don't know what the frequency of those will be. But still really cool here. Two new Canadian routes here on WestJet Airlines. They do have a code share agreement with Delta, so this makes sense that they are starting flights to MSP. And just very exciting here. Can't wait to see WestJet flying here. I assume because of their code share agreement, they'll be flying into Terminal 1, but which concourse at Terminal 1 is still yet to be determined. We don't know yet. I would guess the G concourse, because that's where, KLM and Air France come in. Um, but they could also be like, I don't know, maybe F concourse. Um, I'm not really sure. I don't expect them to go into the E gates. Although technically they could like use some of Air Canada's gates, and I wouldn't expect Air Canada, their primary competitor, to share gates with them. So I'm not really sure. There's nothing yet on the terminal or gate, but I assume it'll be Terminal 1 um, because of their code share agreement with Delta. But we'll see what the developments are with that. There's still a few months left to figure out all of that stuff. But we do have the routes, and this is giving some great connections to Canada from MSP. Probably some of the most in the entire country. Going from east to west, MSP will have direct flights to Montreal, Toronto, Winnipeg, um, Saskatoon, Edmonton, Calgary, and Vancouver. And I believe that's all of them. I might be missing one or two, but I'm 99% sure that's all the flights from MSP to Canada. And of course, Delta and Air Canada operate them now. Um, and WestJet will now be the third airline to join the Canadian flights. So that's very fun, of course. Can't wait to see WestJet operating here. I'm definitely going to try to make it out to the airport to catch their inaugural flight. Unfortunately, June is only going to be redoing my MSP table here, so I'll probably record it in advance, the inaugural flight, but that means I'll probably just use this model here, not knowing what WestJet is actually going to be using. Um, so expect that. That's probably going to be my plan for that, but I definitely do want to go out to the airport and try to catch the inaugural flight on, I believe, June 16th. So that will be really fun. I can't wait. It's going to be very exciting here. Um, Very exciting months ahead here at MSP in preparation for WestJet's arrival. So yeah, just a quick little video today. Just wanted to get the information out there. There are plenty of articles on the internet that give a lot more details, but not really. There aren't really a ton of details about it. I'm just presenting what I know right now, and I'm basing this off of memory. I haven't written anything down or anything specifically about it. But they will be operating the 737 NGs and the Maxes, so we don't really know which exactly it will be. Probably a mixture, if I had to guess, because I mean, my the model airport that I currently do that has WestJet services is RSW, and they get both the Maxes, the 800s, and the 700s. So it probably would be a mixture of those if I had to guess. But it's not going to be like the 787 or 767 or anything like that. It's going to be narrow body, as you would expect. And they wouldn't send anything wide body here. But yeah, nothing really surprising with the aircraft choice, considering what else would WestJet fly. But yeah, that's pretty much all the information I have for you guys. If you want to read more into it, there are plenty of articles on the interwebs that will give more details. I'm just presenting you what I have based off memory right now, but I'm very excited to see it. Can't wait for WestJet to start service, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.